Yeah, keep taking them shots of life. This is for the single people. This is for the people who is in a situation right now, in a romantic situation, and you feel single, but you still hanging in there, and you faking it for yourself. You faking for others that you happy. You faking your happiness, And I don't blame you for this, because we humans and we want something. When we want something, we fight for it. And if it come down to you faking your happiness, you might do it, and we can't be judgmental to nobody because we all did it before, And this is for the newly single people too. You just got out of a situation. You might be feeling down. You might be feeling depressed. You might be feeling stressed, I just want you to know, vice versa, that you are strong, you powerful, and this is your time to get on your journey, You might look at the other person, vice versa, and blame them. You're going to want to shift all the blame towards them. But really, this was going to be hard for you to do. But you really have to look at yourself and blame yourself for being in that situation, And this is why, because, see, before you got into the situation, you did not really take out time to really get to know yourself, And society tell us, you might meet somebody nice and y'all gonna meet together and get married and live happily ever after. But they did not show you the details. They did not go behind the scenes and, show you all the ups and the downs that goes on behind the scenes. So, growing up, you see your family, you see your grandmother, your grandfather, your mother, your father, you see them perfect because they trying to hide stuff from you so it won't hurt you, And the thing is, everything look perfect to you, but behind closed doors, you don't know what they going through. You don't know what kind of problems, they having within. But it's a good thing that they did, keep that away from you. But it also hurts you also, because you thinking things is perfect out here. You thinking, you'll just meet somebody and they show you good ways in the beginning that everything is sweet, But the thing is, this is just a learning experience for you, And being single is a good thing. And if you cannot be single, then you don't even need to have a friendship with nobody, because that means it's work for you to do. It's a lot of inner work for you to do. If you're single and you feel lonely and you feel down and depressed, this is just an indicator that you need work, So single, you powerful and single. You know what I'm saying? Have that mindset. I'm powerful, I'm single. And have a chip on your shoulder. Have a chip on your shoulder telling yourself that I will be the best me right now, And you have to start treating yourself good. And I'm not talking about vanity. Vanity is always going to be there. You had vanity when you was in that relationship, And the thing is, it's all inner work. And it's all building yourself up, vice versa. Strengthen your within, And sometimes it takes to be by yourself. It takes being lonely to become beautiful, And being by yourself, you will learn so much about yourself, You will learn things that you never knew about yourself. You like, oh my God, I like to do this. I like working out. I like, going down to the beach. And the thing is, we put a lot of things aside and we put everything in somebody else and try to change them and form them into something that we want them to be because we don't know ourselves. See, once you know yourself and once you start working on yourself and you ground it, you gonna want somebody else to be them because you always gonna be you. You know what I'm saying? Because you put that work in, And single is a beautiful thing because now, okay, you was in a relationship, right? But now, when you was in a relationship, you had to cater for that person. You had to, do a lot of things. Cook. You might have to clean. You might have to be everywhere they want to be and, do all this kind of things, which is not a bad thing, You got to watch a movie with them together. You got to, you got to do a lot of things. There's a lot of things that come in the relationship, you know what I mean? And the thing is, now you got all the free time in the world. You got all the what you gonna do with this free time? Now that you got all this time, I will give you something to boss yourself up, to put that chip on your shoulder. You was manipulated twice. You manipulated yourself for getting in that situation by not working on yourself before you get into that situation. And the other person seen that you did not work on yourself and they manipulated you. So you got manipulated twice. Now there should be something that'll give you a boost to boss yourself up. Now you got the time on your hand. What you gonna do? Vice versa. King, you gotta hit them reps. Start working out. Start working on your inner. Start eating better. Start doing everything that you love to do. But you did not do it because you pushed it aside to be into the situation and live for somebody else. Start living for yourself now. Everything that you love to do, now is the time. Now you have the free time. It's no complaint. You can't complain about anything. Now you got all the time in the world. Work out twice a day. Go running. Go to the beach. Build a kite. Go fly a kite. Anything that you love to do that you did not used to do when you was in that situation, that is your real self. That's your purpose. And you need to start doing that and know in your mind that you are strong, you are powerful, and keep going. And if you got to remain single for the next 5 years and work on yourself, do that. Empress, same thing with you. Boss yourself up. You wanted to work out, but you always pushed it aside because you have to spend time with this person and you have to push everything aside to, cater for this person. And you're not even catering for yourself, and you're beautiful. So now you have the time, you have the chip on your shoulder, start working out, start a workout routine, start eating better, start treating your skin better, take all that time and put it into yourself, and boss yourself up. And don't be out here looking for nobody, Don't look for no friendships, don't look for no relationships, don't look for anything, vice versa, and you should not be looking for anything either. That's the thing too. Everything, when you work on yourself, you gonna attract what you are, so you put all that work in yourself, that's what you gonna attract. So you wouldn't even have to be looking for anything. Real gonna recognize real, so all you have to do is just do the work and just keep doing the work. You know what I mean? Have that chip on your shoulder, boss yourself up, hype yourself up and say, you know what, I'm tired of this, I'ma better myself, and keep bettering yourself, and that's what you got to do. You just got to pour love into you, so single is a good thing. A lot of people, they might look at you and think, why is she single? Don't worry about that. You just know in your mind. And that's the other thing too. Do not live for anybody. Do not, if you got a mentality that, you have to live in a relationship and make the relationship good for somebody else, you have work to do. All these kind of things, that's just an indicator that you have work to do, So just know that you are powerful. And the thing is, sometimes it take a little time. We might get into 2-3 situations and, we might not know that, let me step away and look at myself. And you should always blame yourself, because you manipulating yourself if you get into a situation and get manipulated, because that means your tools is not sharp. Your tools is not sharp, and you need to sharpen up your tools. You need to sharpen up your intuition, because your intuition keep leading you down, that dirty road. So that means your intuition is not 100, so work on your intuition, work on everything, and the key is really your spiritual and eating good, start eating healthier. And you gonna notice a lot of things about yourself. You might notice that you might be a vegan, but you don't know, because you so in love with this person that you put everything in this person that you eating meat, and within your heart you might not even want to eat meat. You know what I'm saying? You might be wanting to be a vegan. Now you single now. Oh, you a vegan now, and it's a beautiful thing. And do not blame the other person. You cannot blame the other person, because it's your responsibility to see these red flags. It's your responsibility to do the work on your inner self, so you could get out here in this cold world, because it's a cold world out here, and if people see your niceness and you don't have any boundaries, they gonna grab that and they gonna fold it up like a piece of paper and play with it, so make sure, if you down right now, I'm telling you, get up, get out, and do something. Elevate yourself and keep elevating yourself. Strong people stay up, keep taking them shots to life. This is Shining Free, and I'm going to go take a run right now, So let's go, Boss yourself up.